Hello everybody, today I'll be checking out Devourer EOS and how to build her. So this is gonna be a little bit different than the other Transcendence heroes because in some cases you actually want her to suicide. So you'll be splitting her builds into suicide, normal, and main homeowner instead of like different modes. Let's start with the gear as always. So we have the 1-3 split. This is where you are just using her for suicide. So she does maximum damage. And otherwise, you want full resonance, like if she is the homeowner, if she is there to not die, you want full resonance. And that is all I can say really about this. And next up, we have the stones. Now, if she is the main homeowner, you can use the crit damage stone basically everywhere because she does a lot of damage with both her active and even the basic. Otherwise, if she is a suicide support, you can use her with holy damage attack stone. This will max out her burn damage because of holy damage. Because the passive damages cannot be crit, cannot hit crit. So you just want holy damage instead of crit. And that is why you are using holy attack stone for suicide EOS. Other choice is speed attack stone. This is where if she is like either feeding energy to your team, to your carry heroes, or if she is the main homeowner, you want speed attack stone. It is just the maximum damage you can get while being speedy. And next up we have the artifacts. So of course you can use her with Demon Belt as always, like any other Transcendence hero. You can use A and B if she is the main homeowner, or if you are doing like Seal Land, it's up to you. I don't really know Seal Land artifact for EOS, to be completely honest, but I know you use A and B to clear Dominator if she is the main homeowner, because she just has a lot of all damage dealt and all damage reduced bonuses. So she takes like no damage at all with AMB. And some carries support dying again and again. Other choice is Golden Crown as always. You can use it on any Transcendence to be honest. It's basically good on anything. And we have the Snowheart of course. Again, if you are using your whether for suicide or just to get an active off, you just want Demon Bell or Snowheart for that. Next up we have the enables. Again, like you can use offensive enables 2-2-4-2-2, pretty standard. If she is just a suicide, you might want to do this for mostly Void campaign because enemies can have like counter-attack heroes. She hits the front line, so you might be hitting like King Bartons or something. In those cases, you can run suicide to let her die as fast as possible, and that will enable her to use her passive energy oscillation while still somehow supporting the team. I do use it sometimes in Void campaign at least, so you can try it out for that. Otherwise, you can use a speed build for feeding energy to your team, or if she is the main homeowner, of course. Next up, we have the Imprints. Now, if she is the main homeowner, you want the crit damage reduction imprints most of the time. This is because she has a lot of resistances already by herself with the passive, and probably with AMB or Crown. So with just using a damage reduction imprint, she's just very tanky. And you want the crit and crit damage for huge AoE damage. Otherwise, if she is a suicide support or a normal support, that is just gonna get an active off and die, or maybe 2-3 actives. So in this case, you want precision, holy damage, and skill damage. This will maximize her burn damage and like the passive damage, of course. So this is what you want to use. If she is not gonna suicide, like you might want her to tank a little bit in some waves. In that case, you can use the classic damage reduction, block and control immunity or armor. Next up, we have the Tree of Origin. So if she is a main homeowner, you want to max the active sublimations, of course. It is just very strong upgrades all the way. And her basic is not that good. However, the last upgrade is pretty good. And then we have the first passive here, which is which is good upgrade. And then the last part of it is a good upgrade, but it is only like not much for herself, or it's not the best upgrade. Still, it is pretty good. And then the last passive is pretty bad upgrade. Why am I saying that? Because the last passive requires her to die. It's her death passive. So if she is the main homeowner, you never want to upgrade these basically, because if she dies, you already lost the fight, right? So that is why the last passive is just pretty garbage to upgrade. If she's a support, it can help, like the upgrading the energy oscillation passive into a carry active basically. Or was it the carry basic attack? I don't know. So the one that devours their energy basically. That upgrade is very good if she's just a support, because she will die very quickly, and then you can drain enemy energy a lot. However, if she is the main homeowner, you never want to upgrade this. If she dies, you already lost the fight. So that is why I recommend upgrades are like this. First of all, first of all, you want to maximize the active skill, and then you can unlock the first, like the first passive, just the basic upgrade. After that, you want to go to the basic attack and do these three, and then you can do the 9, I guess. After that, you can probably stop there. Like again, this 12th upgrade is not the best. It can help very rarely. I wouldn't recommend like wasting 3 points here just to get it done. And of course, the last passive is very bad, so never do this. That is if she is the main homeowner. So yep, that is what I would recommend. Max out the active. You can basically stop at 5th, I guess. Like unlock this one, maybe unlock the basic as well. However, if you just want to maximize her, you can go for the 8th and maybe the 9th. And that's the most you should do, to be honest, at this stage. So since the video was a little short for this hero, I wanted to check the Tree of Origin a little bit more. So let's look at the upgrades here. This is all damage dealt buff to the active skill, 12%, that is a lot of damage. Like almost the same amount of this increase, the active increase. So that is pretty good. And then we have this one, which increases the burning duration. This is not really good, right? Because it's kinda already too long, like 6 rounds. And which fight do you need 8 round burn? I don't know. You really don't need this at all. However, in order to reach the last one, which increases damage enemies take by burn, like every round, basically, you need this, so it's kinda okay to get it. And then for the basic upgrades, again it's all damage dealt, 12%. The basic doesn't do that much compared to the active and the everlasting sun and all, so it is not really that important. This one can be useful. Again, like you are most likely gonna be burning with the active anyway, so it's whatever. But this one is very good actually. This is the reducing target's damage reduction. So it is insane upgrade. That is why I think I said like stop at the 8, but I meant 9 there. So my bad there. It's the noble sublimation here, so you want 9 skills, 9 upgrades in the sublimations. And yeah, let's check these. This is of course very bad on every hero. Healing some extra HP, it is not that useful. Wait, is this like new? Anyway, like restoring HP is not that important. Increase self all damage dealt till the battle ends. Again, this can be useful in some situations. However, this already increases it for like 8 rounds. So what do you even gain from upgrading 8 rounds into 15 rounds? Like, it's only gonna be PvE fights, and this won't matter in them, I am assuming, so it can be useful very rarely, otherwise you don't need that many duration. And again, I'm not gonna talk about these upgrades, it's just bad because you don't want her to die. If she's dead, you already lost the fight. However, if you want to check it out, this is the one that is very important. It can use It can turn energy oscillation into outbursts of magic, which is the skill of carry. I can show it right now. Um, which was here. So you see, it will receive damage and then its energy bar will be zeroed. So you will just drain their energy like that if you upgrade that one. And I think that is all I can say about EOS. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. Which hero do you want next? You can leave it in the comments as well. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.